We're on Beitzah Perigimo, Mishnah Zayin, which is a continuation of the previous Mishnah, which talks about issues related to shechting, slaughtering animals on Yom Tov. So one of the things you had to worry about was, how sharp is the knife? You needed a very sharp knife. Mishnah says, Ein mashchizin et hasakin b'Yom Tov. You can't, lashchiz means to sharpen the knife on Yom Tov. What can't you do? So the Bartanura says, based on the Gemara, berechaim o b'mashchezet. Rechaim is a grinding stone. A mashchezet, I have a jastro. Mashchezet is a mishchezet, a wedding implement of stone. A wedding stone, and we go wet, meaning it's a sharpening stone. So you can't sharpen your knife on the sharpening stone, but it has to be sharp in order to cut. If you've ever tried to cut meat without a sharp knife, you're in trouble. Aval misiyah al gabei chaverta. You're allowed to misiyah. Asi means to lift it. Okay, but you're allowed to really, like, you have two knives, and you take the knives. You ever seen the guys do this in the store? Okay, so you don't use a wedding implement, but you can do it one on the other. And the Bartanura says that's mishaneh miderech chol. That's different than the way they would normally do it, because it doesn't really do much, just does a little bit. Similarly, lo yamar adam letabach. A person can't say to the shochet, shkol li bedina basar. Shkol li means to give me. Some say it means to sell me, but you're certainly not allowed to say that. Aval shochet umechalkim beinayim, but you can be shochet and divide it up between them. The guy takes you can slaughter it, and then they just divide it up. Okay, what does it mean mechalkim beinayim? Okay, you divide up the pieces of the animal, and then they all decide how much is it worth exactly. Now, some say shekoli means to weigh, lishkol. And remember, we learned in the last Mishnah, we said that Rabbi Yehuda said shokel adam basar keneged akli. Okay, so you weigh it keneged akli. So here the word shokel, it can mean to weigh. So how could you say shekoli bedinar basar? How could you weigh it? So some say that it means shekoli, like they know how much it is in their hand. Like you can pick it up and can see, this is 2 pounds of flank meat. So give me bedinar basar. But you can't say that. But you can say give me 2 pounds, as long as you don't say dinar, the money amount. And nonetheless, so it's a machlokes. What can you say? Aval, but you shochet the machlokes, you divide it up, and then the next day they divvy it up. Obviously, you're talking about a case where they knew the shochet, and there was a sense of trust, and you have to come and pay your bill the next day. Interestingly, the Tosfot Yom Tov, this is not the whole thing, but he says, interesting, to me, Hani, this is really weird. Mishnah she'ena tzrichahi, this seems like a superfluous Mishnah. We just saw in the last Mishnah, you're not allowed to limanot, to do business, ein nimni, and you can't divide up on Yom Tov. You can't divide it for money. So why does it say, we seem to repeat this Mishnah here? If you have any ideas, you can certainly email me at rspotra@gmail.com, and I'll share them. Dedicated a learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.